Peace and blessings, y'all. Good evening. In this corner boxing 24. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. And as always, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. God is great. God is good. And I just can't complain. But I can complain, right? You know what? I could complain. But when I think about what God is doing and what He's done, I really can't complain. You know what I'm saying? And I was just having a moment on the way home, thinking about some things I wanted to do, some things I need to do, things I need to cut out, right? And a little frustrated, but God is good, man. God is great. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed. But what I want to talk about tonight, I want to talk about a few things tonight, right? But while we waiting for the big announcement, yay or nay, I want to talk about Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn, right? Got to talk about this, man, because, you know, it's a lot of nonsense going on in boxing, man, a lot of politics, man. And if you allow it to happen, then you part of the politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you part of it. You can't really say anything about anybody doing anything to you if you are going along with the circus, man. And that's what's going on with this Chris Eubank, Conor Benn situation. Now, I heard some things, I read some reports about it, and so I said, let me watch this face-off. I happened to see the face-off with the two of them earlier this evening. And that just really verified for me how dumb this is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how stupid it is on both of their parts, but in particularly Chris Eubank, right? And what do I mean by that? What do I mean? I don't want to call him stupid, but I'm saying as a person, we can make stupid decisions. We can make dumb decisions, right? Now, a couple of days ago, I heard that Chris Eubank Sr. wanted to pull his son from the fight because of the weight clause. And I understand exactly what he's saying. But now tonight, after I watched this face-off, I learned a little bit more about this weight clause thing. So, Conor Benn is a natural welterweight. And why I'm saying natural because that's since he's been in the pros, he's been fighting at 147, right? I don't know if that's his natural weight, but he's been fighting at 147. And according to what I read, he doesn't come in any higher than 148. Okay, fine. Chris Eubank has always been a middleweight. As far as I know, I could be wrong. Did he have a stint at 154? I'm not sure about that. I've always been known that he's been a middleweight. And even if he has fought at 154, that's junior middleweight. And he has a big frame. So I know he's walking around in the 70s and 80s, right? But I know he went up to 168 too. So he agreed to a fight with Conor Benn coming in at 157, right? 157. Here's a man again, I know he's walking around in the 70s and the 80s. So he's going to be taking off at least 25, 30 pounds, no question. Conor Benn, on the other hand, he don't have to come in at 157. He's under the limit. So he could come in at 148, 149, 150. He's good, which is what he's used to doing anyway, right? And then he could rehydrate, okay? But because he doesn't come in any more than 148 on fight night anyway, according to what I read, that works out for him. That's not going to work out for Chris Eubank because he's a naturally bigger dude. So now, not only does he have to come in at 157 for the fight, but he can't gain any more than 5 pounds. He can't rehydrate any more than 5 pounds. So that means that they're going to have a weigh-in, obviously, and then they're going to have another one right before the fight to make sure that he didn't rehydrate more than 5 pounds. But water alone, if you're just drinking water, that's going to put some pounds on you. Just water. So he's not really going to be able to eat anything. Because if he eat a steak, if he eat some rice, some pasta, man, that's going to put some pounds on him. He's going to rehydrate. He have about 2-3 meals after the weigh-in. He's going to put some pounds on along with water. Come on, man. He's going to rehydrate. Not all the way to his walk-around weight, but he's going to put some weight on, more than 5 pounds. So that's why it's crazy, right? But as I'm listening to the face-off tonight, he said, so Conor Benn said, well, you the one that agreed to 157. And Chris Eubank was like, no, I didn't agree to 157. Originally, they wanted me to come in at 153. And then I said we were going back and forth, and then I agreed on 157 because I wasn't going to do 153. Wait a minute. They was going to have you sucked down to 153 to fight this man? And he going to be coming in at 148? And you going to be coming down from 175, 180, 85, whatever you are. I know you ain't walking around no less than 175 to go down to 153. So more than 20 pounds. That's really what they wanted you to do? And you was going to do it? But then you said, oh, no, 157, and you think you're really doing something with 4 pounds? No, you still at a disadvantage. And then you talking about you don't have sex for your regular camps for 8 weeks, but for him, because he's nobody, you don't take him that seriously, he's going to be only 2 weeks, you're going to be without sex. I mean, yeah, you could say all of that, and that sounds good. But you're not going to be the same fighter on fight night. You're going to be weak. You're going to be depleted in some kind of way. And he's going to be strong. No matter how big you are, he's going to be stronger than you. He's going to be at the advantage and you're going to be at the disadvantage. And this is why your father is saying he don't want you to fight. He want to pull you out. Now, Chris Eubank said that he hasn't talked to his father in weeks because of that, right? So you're not talking to your father. Why? Because your father's trying to show you love and trying to protect you, trying to help you. Because, like he said, I lost one son already. I can't lose another one. I mean, you don't understand that, Chris Eubank? Boxing don't care about you, man. You got to care about yourself, obviously. For you to have to agree to something like that, that's not natural, man. You haven't fought at 157, you said, in years. In years have you weighed in at that weight. So why would you do it now? For a legacy fight? Is this really about legacy? Because your father and his father fought? Legacy for who? I mean, is it about legacy or is it just being stupidity? Is it stupidity? That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? No, forget about legacy, man. I know you're not making a lot of money for the fight. I know Chris Eubank ain't making no $10 million. I don't even think he's going to get 5. Let's be real. How much is he really going to get for the fight? How much Conor Benn will get for the fight? Conor Benn is not any kind of draw. He got a name, but he running from the 147 crowd. He said after this fight, he going to fight Jaron Ennis. Yeah, right. When? Start talking about start drawing up the contract now for that. You're not going to do that, Conor Benn. You didn't fight nobody in the top 5 in welterweight. So what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? No, Chris Algieri, man, get out of here, bro. You're not no top 5 welterweight, okay? And Chris Eubank, you're not the same fighter that you was. Not that you the great. I'm not. No disrespect. I know Roy Jones is your trainer and all of that. No disrespect, but you're not no star in boxing, bro. Let's keep it real. Okay, yeah, you did have some close fights, but you're not no superstar now. You're not no, you know, overwhelming dude, knocking dudes out, great boxing skills, great defense. That's not you. So, let's just keep it real, all right? This is a fight where you're trying to prove something on your father's behalf, but I don't really think your father cares about that. It's obvious he don't care about it because he's trying to pull you out because your health is at risk, okay? So if it was that serious for him, he'd be like, man, go ahead and fight anyway. No, he don't care about that. That's something that you want to do, and you letting Conor Benn draw you into that. So then when people say, oh, Conor Benn is living in, Chris Eubank is living in Conor Benn's head rent-free, no, it might be the other way around. Because Conor Benn got all the advantages in this fight. Chris Bank doesn't. Chris Bank doesn't. I don't know who's going to make the most money. I don't know if they got a 50-50 split. I know between them, they're not making a whole lot of money. I know that. Okay? Whatever kind of legacy is going on or whatever, are they making $5 million between the both of them? I even doubt that. Right? So I'm just saying your health is important. And, your father's trying to help you, but you don't want to hear it because you said you're not talking to him. So now you also said, and I hope this don't come true, but you said if he beats you, if Conor Benn beats you, Chris Eubank, that you're going to retire. And he said, you sure about that? All right. I'm saying Chris Eubank could beat him, but the fact that he got to take off all that weight and can't rehydrate more than 5 pounds, that's not even a fair fight. What's fair about that? A fair fight is we both welterweights. You come in at 147, you come in at 147 or less, and we rehydrate to whatever we rehydrate to, whatever we walk around as, right, close to it. That's the fair fight because we both weighing in at this weight, the contract weight, the regular weight, not something that's made up. I'm a welterweight, I come in at 147. I'm a light heavyweight, I come in at 175. Right? I'm a cruiserweight, I come in at 190. I'm a middleweight, I come in 160. Not some weight clause. Oh, we're going to make it for 157 or 153. That's what's happening. That's not fair. That's not fair. But like I said, Chris Eubank, if you go for it, then that's on you. You really can't complain. So, listen, that fight is coming up October 7th. May the best man win. I hope that he will rethink it, though, and listen to his father and pull out. Won't be no shame in your game, man, if you do that. And you say, listen, man, nah, we fighting that. If you really want to fight me, you come up to 160. This is a 160 fight. I'm not going no less than 160. That's a little more. You see what I'm saying? 157, 3 pounds, man, it matters. All right, so, that's on you, Chris Eubank. I hope it works out. I hope your health, is not at risk. But if you do make a move like that, it will be. I just hope it's not too drastic. And I hope you don't get in there, man, just get totally dominated. That could happen because you're not going to be the same fighter, man. Okay? It is what it is, man. That's what happens. That's what Chad Dawson went through when he fought Andre Ward. Chad Dawson was the champ, 175. And what did he do? Go down to 168 and fight Andre Ward, 7 pounds. Got totally dominated. That was part of the reason. Roy Jones, 199 pounds of pure muscle. Tarver got in his head at the press conference. When I'm going to get my shot? What Roy Jones do? All right, you next. In months, he squeezes down, takes off all that muscle. Man, that first fight, he barely made it out of that fight with that win. And what happened the second fight? He got knocked out. He was never the same because you're not used to going up and down like that. You went all the way up. You started out at middleweight. You gradually went up, boom, 175, 168. But then when you went to that heavyweight, it came back down like that in less than a year, man, you was done. So hopefully you're not looking at that, Chris Eubank, but man, history is best rewarded to, pardon me, history is most qualified to reward the researcher, okay? And I just named 2 fights that's historical to show you what can happen when you play with your weight like that, all right? Take it or leave it. We talk the truth here. That's what we do. In this Corner Boxing 24, peace and blessings. Please subscribe to the page. Please hit the like button. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace.